Hello everyone, how are you? It's Kei. This is the 8th of March 2023 on Wednesday. So I hope you're all having a great week, great day today. And thank you for coming back to my YouTube channel for the live stream today. So today we have lots of big news. So we will check charts together and find out what's happening in the markets by Ichimoku and also with my strategy, KTS. So now let me switch screen to full screen on my end. Just hold on. Okay. Okay. So so let me see. So first, let's review what kind of news we had today in the markets. So today is the 8th of March and we had multiple big news. First, today we had the news on Australia. There is RBA Governor Low's speech was there. And then also retail sales in Germany. And then gross domestic products product in Euro. And then ADP, employment change in the US. And then in about 1 hour from now, there will be another Powell testifies and also rate decision in Canada. So like this, we have lots of big news. So just watch out. So the most recent news we're gonna have is Fed's Chair Powell testifies in 1 hour. Also, rate decision in Canada in 1 hour from now. So yeah, let's see how the market is going to impact the market. And there was a big news on ADP employment changes. This is actually one of the biggest news in the market. And today, here is the strength chart. This is today's, and you can tell that how the news impacted the market. And today, there was a news in the US, but as you can see on the right, the most recent data on the right, there is no big impact. So market is losing volatility, and they are becoming quiet now. But we can still look at the markets and see what's happening by Ichimoku and my strategy. And that's what I'm gonna do today. Okay, so yeah, let me say hi to everyone to start. Again, good to see you everyone. Christopher, thanks for joining, good to see you. And Kenley, also good to see you. Basam, thanks for joining as well. And Retina, good to see you too. Thanks so much for joining. Right. There was a news. Powell showed up yesterday. Right. There was a big spike. That's right. So whenever the news happens, we can't really tell how the news is going to impact the market and how the market will be reacted by the news. So the best option is just to stay away before the news and come back after news. All right. Rain, good to see you. Ollie, thanks for joining. Photo, good to see you too. Alright, Blair and Augustine, thank you very much for joining. Alright, Pankaj, good to see you. Okay, Euro JPY. Alright, let me check that one first. Euro JPY is, in terms of the daily time frame, it looks like this. So Euro JPY is still bullish because the price is above the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, and Kumo is twisted and it's bullish. And Chikou span above candles. So the market retrace, I think the market may retrace to the Tenkan-sen on the daily, which is 143.86. And then I think it goes up this way. This is my overview, overall understanding. Overview of this market. It may break the Tenkan-sen and then go back to the Kijun-sen. But for now, last time the market was supported by the Tenkan-sen, so I think this time I think that it may be supported by the Tenkan Sen and it goes up. But and this may happen within this week. So I am buy biased on the Euro JPY today so far. Alright, Ajay, good to see you. James, thank you for joining. TikTok and Jim, good to see you too. Alright, Ichimoku and Akbar, good to see you too. Alright, Steve and Derek, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Hinata and Sis, also good to see you. Alright, Arvin, thank you very much for joining. And the Composer, good to see you. And Jun, good to see you too. Blair and Kishore and Win and everyone, great to see you today. Thank you very much for joining. So yeah, Euro JPY is bullish because whenever you see the price is above the Tenkan Sen, this means that the market is buyers are dominant. However, the Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen are flat. The angle of the Tenkan Sen and Kijun Sen are flat, and even Kumo is also flat. And this means that the market is range. So which one is it? Is it bullish or range? And Ichimoku has actually two information that you can actually obtain from the market through Ichimoku. And one is the momentum of the market, and the other is the direction of the market. In terms of momentum, you can get basically simply by watching the price location to Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen, and the Kumo. Simply when the price is above Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen, Kumo, the momentum is bullish. So that means buyers are dominant over sellers in the market, and buyers are winning the trades. That's the momentum side. In terms of the direction, this is where you can get from the angles of each line. The angle of Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen, and the Kumo. In this case, all are flat. So that means direction is now flat range. That means it may go down, it may go up. We don't know which way it's going. In this case, especially the Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen flat. So both ones are flat. That means the market retracing. So this is more of bearish in the short term within the range, but overall momentum in terms of buyers are still bullish. Buyers are still winning the trades, and that's what it shows in this setup. So momentum is bullish, but direction is now range. So these are the basic information that you can actually see from the Ichimoku perspective. Okay, Raiko, good to see you. Thanks for joining. And Musa, good to see you. Live Forex, good to see you too. Alright, Crypto says, finally I made it. It's been some months now that I managed to attend the live stream here. Alright, you're welcome. Yeah, and welcome to join today's live stream. Thank you very much. Okay, Vinny says, I have sell position scalping, follow 1 hour trend and close now after it reached end target. Okay, that's nice. Yeah. Okay, Retina says, are you also bullish on USDJPY? Yeah, let me see. USDJPY, in terms of the daily chart, yeah, this is bullish because the price is above the Tenkan Sen and Kijun Sen and the Kumo. So momentum is bullish and the direction is also bullish because you can see the Kumo is up, Kijun Sen is up, and Tenkan Sen is also up. So yeah, this is bullish. Today is retracing, but I think in the long term it's bullish. The only thing is that the resistance is getting close. The resistance level is 138.14, so it's a bit getting close. So before it breaks, it may pull back to the Tenkan Sen and bounce and breaks. So this is the scenario for this USDJPY. So today or this week may be a retracement, and next week may break the resistance. So yeah, that's the USDJPY analysis. Let me check the lower time frame, like let's see 1 hour chart. So 1 hour is now retracing very heavy. Today it's going down, and it's in terms of 1 hour time frame, now momentum is now bearish because the price is now below Tenkan-sen and the Kijun-sen. So this is the price is going down, and the direction is also down because Tenkan-sen is now pointing down. Kijun-sen flat, so the market retraced to Kijun-sen, and it may go down to the Kumo in this case. So today is not a good timing to buy. So the retracement may happen until the price touches on the daily Tenkan-sen. The blue one is a Tenkan-sen in my chart color setting, so it may retrace and then goes up on a daily time frame. So that's what we can tell from the Ichimoku on the USDJPY for today. Alright, Pankaj, you're welcome. And Retina also, you're welcome too. Okay, let me see. BD says a gold prediction, please. In terms of gold, let me see what we can find. Okay, gold is now bearish because the price is below the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, and Kumo. So momentum is now bearish. Sellers are dominant over buyers in a daily time frame. And then in terms of the direction, it's flat because the Kijun-sen flat, Tenkan-sen is also flat, and the Kumo is also flat. So no direction in terms of the no direction on the market on the daily time frame. So in this case, the best scenario is to wait for the break of the support. Let's wait for the break of the support, which is 1804.92, and plan to sell. Today is a doji, so there is no trend. Yesterday was a big downtrend, but today is a doji. So yeah, the market is ranging now. After this a big bearish candle yesterday, today is range. So let's see if it breaks the support or not. If it breaks support, then I take sell on gold. I used to look for the buying edge until this retrace happens, until the 1st of February. But then the market retraced and broke the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, Kumo, and now this is bearish. So yeah, I think there will be a reverse in the wave, like this in the daily chart. So yeah, so far no trends. I mean, this is bearish, but we have to wait for the break. Otherwise, it may consolidate near the support, or it may retrace near the support, and you may get stopped out. Okay, Ajay says, kindly show N wave Euro JPY in a daily regards. Okay, N wave on the Euro JPY. Okay, so Euro JPY N wave is now looking like this. The most recent N wave was like this, and now it's ranging. So before it was N wave. So that's the situation. But this is bullish again. The momentum is bullish because the price is above the Tenkan-sen. Okay. Maybe it tries to make S wave after it makes N wave. Yeah, we will see. Okay, Spoonie says, been watching your couple of weeks now. Oh, thank you very much for following my YouTube. And he says, can I ask what your opinion on the Lorentzian classification indicator? It has gotten quite a bit of attention on lately. I am not sure, so I can't really make any comments. Yeah, for me, I am not really up to date on these new strategies or new indicators. So I'm only using Ichimoku in higher time frames to take trades. Yeah, but let me see what this is. It's a machine learning classification algorithm capable of categorizing historical data from multidimensional feature space. Okay. So yeah, but I'm not sure about this one. I have to look into the calculation and how it's been done, and then I might have a better idea. But just by looking at this, I am not really sure. Okay, so looks like there are some like new strategies out there. Okay, let me see. Let me check some of the comments. The composer says, I see some pairs with a lot of resistance or support levels that are very close to each other. It's better to wait for their breakout and then take trades. Yes, if you are still not understanding the risk management, or if you don't want to retrace, if you don't want the market to retrace and hit the stop losses, then I recommend you to wait for the breakout of the major resistance and support. For me, I'm still okay to enter trades before the break happens because I know exactly when to exit. So, and I do the risk management, so it's totally fine with me. But if you're not familiar with losing like that, then I recommend you to wait for the breakout. So I think this is more of a psychology perspective. Yeah, and also if you are still losing overall, then I recommend you to wait for the breakout also. Okay, Master of, thanks for joining, and Kim Sumatra, good to see you too. Okay, so let me see. Arvin says, Sensei, for USDJPY, what is the stop loss if the entry price is now 136.9? Yeah, so in terms of the entry stop loss in this case should be below the Tenkan-sen. Tenkan-sen is now on 136.00, and if the market breaks the Tenkan-sen, then that should be your exit timing, because the price has been supported by the Tenkan-sen on the daily chart. So Tenkan-sen is now trustable stop loss. If it breaks, then it may go down to Kumo or Kijun-sen, so you have to exit there. So that is the potential stop loss timing. And it depends on which line the market has been respecting. In this example, the market has been respecting the Tenkan-sen. So I say the stop loss should be below the Tenkan-sen, and once it breaks, that should be your exit time. But sometimes the market respects the Kijun-sen. For example, like in this downtrend, the market has been respecting the Kijun-sen here, or here too. So if you took the sell after this big breakout, then Kijun-sen break should be your exit timing. So after you take the sell, the market goes down, and it actually touched on the Kijun-sen, but it didn't break. But then it was resisted by the Kijun-sen, and the market continued to be bearish. And exactly on this white bullish candlestick will be your exit timing. So if the market respects the Kijun-sen, then your exit timing or your stop loss should be on the Kijun-sen. But if it respects the Tenkan-sen, like in this situation, then your exit timing should be based on the Tenkan-sen. Sometimes the price also will be supported or resisted by the Kumo, Senko span A or B. In that case, you can put the stop loss or exit timing based on these two lines. So it depends on which line the market has been respecting. Okay, Blair says Bitcoin please. Alright, let me check the Bitcoin, BTC USD. Oops, hold on. Okay, so Bitcoin is now being bearish. This is on a daily time frame, right? Yeah. So this is on a daily time frame, and as I mentioned before, I think I did analysis in the past few days that the market is now bearish. The price, this is on the weekly time frame, but the Chikou span touching, Kijun Sen flat, so I think the market goes back to Kijun Sen on the weekly time frame. And then the daily chart is now breaking the support, so this is turning bearish still. This is on the bearish side. So the market is breaking the support level or the run number of 22,000, and it may go down to 21,000 level. So yeah, this is bearish. Okay, Kizito, good to see you. Thank you very much for joining. So if you're looking for any buying edge on Bitcoin, I don't see it. Yeah, let's see, 1 hour is also bearish now. This is going down. It broke the support and now pulling back, but the market has been resisted by the descending trend line. So it has been bearish. Yeah, so this is downtrend for sure. Okay. Alright, looks like today we have lots of questions about the USDJPY. So let me check another question about the USDJPY. So Jay says, K-san, USDJPY, although price has gone above the Kumo in the daily chart. Yeah, in the daily chart. Right. But Chikou span and Kijun Sen still remains trapped into Kumo. Does it mean the price will trace at first resistance? Yes, that's possible. Yes, the Kijun Sen is within the Kumo, so that means this bullishness is not that strong. And today is retracing, so it might continue to retrace. Yeah, so ideally speaking, you want to wait until Kijun Sen to be out of the Kumo and to buy. I think that would be safer. And it may happen when the market breaks the resistance level too. And then look for the buying setup. For now, to me, this is a bit retracing within today. So the retracement momentum may continue throughout this week. So today is not the best timing to buy, obviously. Very close to the resistance, and there's a long wick up, and candlestick is now bearish. So this is retracing. It may retrace to Kijun Sen or Kumo. And this happens when Kijun Sen is within the Kumo. Like that. Okay, good point. Alright, Sagar, good to see you. Rajesh, also good to see you. And Towan, thank you for joining also. Okay, Sylveston says, thanks for your Ichimoku beginners video, really getting an understanding after watching your 5 video playlist. Oh, you're welcome. I hope you liked the 5 videos. These videos actually, I took them long ago, and I didn't have experience to share Ichimoku information in English, because all my lessons in all my trading experience has been in Japanese. So those 5 videos of Ichimoku part 1 to 5 are one of my old videos. And back then I wasn't able to speak like this because I didn't know the terms in English. So I looked at the dictionary and choose the right words to say. And also I was writing the script and reading those scripts on these 5 videos. So sometimes when I look back these old videos, I kind of laugh myself, or I kind of feel a bit shy, because these are some of the old videos. But yeah, I'm glad you liked it. Glad to hear that. Okay, alright Mark, thank you for joining, good to see you too. Okay, BD, how did you set up Ichimoku indicator? Can you show us please? Oh sure, that's really easy. First, this Ichimoku indicator on the chart is the default Ichimoku on TradingView, which is called Ichimoku Cloud. And in terms of colors, I put the colors like this. So first, before the color, in terms of the settings, I use the Tenkan-sen 9, Kijun-sen 26, and Senko span B 52, and the displacement 26. So I use all the default Ichimoku settings on my TradingView. And then in terms of colors, I color like this. Conversion line blue, Kijun-sen is green, Chikou span is yellow, and Kumo in gray. So yeah, that's my setting. So it's nothing special, basically default setting of Ichimoku and some simple colors on the chart. I don't want to color vivid. Like I mentioned yesterday, I don't like get biased towards these colors. So I kind of color them in a kind of not like a vivid way. Not like vivid green, vivid red. So yeah, that's my color setting. In terms of inputs, in terms of these settings, I have actually done so many combinations. Like Tenkan-sen, I tested like a 1726, and Kijun-sen for 52, or some other numbers, and also Senko span B with 26 or other numbers. Displacement also, I even changed the displacement to like a 9 or 0 even, or some other numbers. And sometimes in the past, I even added another Ichimoku in one single chart, so that I see like 2 Tenkan Kijun-sens and 2 Kumos, and it was just all confusing. So I decided not to use it anymore, and simply using simple only one Ichimoku indicator on with the default settings like this. And everything else started to make much more sense. Then I was kind of playing with these numbers. Yeah, back then I was simply looking for the holy grail, and that's why I keep changing the numbers. But and also I even deleted Ichimoku. I even deleted the Chikou span at some point, and replaced Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen to moving averages, and I played so much. I have played so much with Ichimoku, and now I'm using default. And I found it works the best in my analysis. So I recommend you to use Ichimoku default setting also. And yeah, just master the default Ichimoku settings and Ichimoku basic concepts and ideas. After you understand, then you can play with it. But my recommendation is to master the original first and then change something. Because unless you master the original teachings or original settings, you don't know what to change, and you don't know how to change. So that's my recommendation. Okay, yeah, thank you very much. Let me see. Kizito says, does lower time frame like M5 given a edge once price breaks Kumo at higher time frames? Yeah, it's possible. Yes, the higher time frame. Yeah, depends on higher time frame. We can actually get the entry chance in the lower time frames like M5 or M15. Okay, tracking, good to see you. Okay, Regen says Euro USD. Which position, my dear? Okay, Euro USD. Let me share my analysis. This is bearish because it broke the Kumo, and now Kumo has been twisted, and now it's bearish Kumo. And Kijun Sen is down. Tenkan Sen is also down. Chikou span below candles. So momentum is bearish, and direction is also bearish. So this is downtrend. I think the market breaks support and goes down. So yeah, just watch out the news. Just watch out on the big news this week. But I think overall this is bearish. Okay. So yeah, let me see. Okay. Oh, the composer, you're welcome. Most of the time I wait for the price to hit the stop loss. Yeah, it's okay because stop loss is like a seatbelt in the highway. So you can just exit when the stop loss, that's fine. But if you could exit earlier than stop loss, then you have less drawdowns, and yeah, your losses will keep small and you should be safe. Yeah, even if I have like 5 losses on the way, I don't really care because I know the drawdowns are kept small with my risk management strategy, and I know one of these trades I make profits, which covers the previous losses. So out of 10 trades, my win rate can be 30% or between 20 to 30%. Between 20 to 30 or 40% is just fine with me. So out of 10 trades, 7 losses or even 8 losses are acceptable for me, because I value the risk and the reward ratio more than the win rate. But it may be tough. It may be tough for someone who is not really familiar with this kind of strategy, or you only look for the winning strategy and winning and profitable trades. Then it might be difficult to adjust your psychology like this way. But once you adjust it, then it becomes much easier than looking for the what we call the best entry timings, which is actually there's no best timings for the trades in the market. Okay, Blair, you're welcome. Okay, GJ please. GJ is, I think it's range. Yeah, GJ is now price is in the Kumo on the daily, so it's ranging. But looks like it's going down to the Kijun Sen. Kijun Sen is now flat, so target is now on the Kijun Sen, 161.37. Today is bearish, and this week may be bearish. It may touch the Kijun Sen on the daily on GJ. Alright. Hello Vipin, good to see you. Thank you very much for joining also. Okay, comment about Chikou span and Kumo USDJPY daily. Chikou span being Kumo is, I think, okay, but Kijun Sen in the Kumo means there may be a fake out. The market may be choppy. Okay, for crypto, would you recommend trading edge to be on M15 than M5? I think so, yes. I don't trade cryptos, so I'm not sure, but I think M5 is too low in cryptos. Also, M5 would be too low in the stock market too, I think, because there are so many gaps between the candles, between the days on the stock market. So M5 will be too low. You better use M15 or M30 or even 1 hour for your entries. Okay, BB, you're welcome. Okay, lagging span in cloud Will it also be a volatile price? No. Chikou span being the Kumo is okay, but the Kijun Sen ideally has to be above the Kumo or below Kumo. Yeah. Live Forex trading, you're welcome. Thank you very much for the comment. Vinny says, may I know original color of Ichimoku lines for all from Hosoda sensei? Oh, the original creator of Ichimoku, the original color is all black. He doesn't put any colors on any lines. All black colors. So sometimes when I read the original books of Ichimoku and the original charts, I kind of confuse which line is which, because he actually does it all in black lines with a white background. But by knowing the calculation of each line, I know which line is which. Okay, so yeah, let me check some other comments now, and some other markets too. Alright, Composer, you're welcome. Ichimoku also, you're welcome too. Okay, so now let me check some of the charts. So pound USD is about to break. It's actually broke the support. I am sell biased on a pound USD now. Today is retracing, but I think this pair is going down throughout the month of March. There was a double top, and the neckline was exactly broken yesterday. And right now Kumo is bearish. Kumo is a bit too small, so it may retrace, but Kumo is bearish. Kijun Sen is down, Tenkan Sen down, and Chikou span below candles. So I think in the long term this is bearish. So I'm looking for the selling edge on pound USD. And also a pound AUD, I'm waiting for the break of the resistance of 1.8032 and then target to 1.8276. So this one is bullish now at this moment. And then also, let's see. Yeah, AUD USD is also bearish. So AUD pairs were all downtrend yesterday. So yeah, AUD USD is now bearish. It broke the support, broke the two supports yesterday, and today is retracing because of the huge breakout yesterday, but overall is bearish now. So yeah, AUD USD is now downtrend, and AUD CAD is also bearish. Yeah, the price broke the support, and it was supported on 0.9040 like I mentioned yesterday, and now it's bullish. Today is bullish retracing, but I think this one is going down. The market may be resisted by the Tenkan Sen, because this is another great example of the Tenkan Sen bounce. The market has been resisted by the Tenkan Sen many times. So the market may retrace, but the market it will be resisted, and I think it goes down this way. So AUD CAD is now bearish. So I'm keep watching the market. Today I have no trades because of retracing, ranging, and kind of a tricky market these days. So no trades. But yeah, AUD CAD is overall bearish. And AUDJPY was about to break the support, but it didn't. And today's range, so I think AUDJPY is overall range. And Kumo is not twisted yet. So this is still range to me. So watch out on the fake out on the AUDJPY. And also AUD Swiss franc is bearish. AUD Swiss franc broke the Kumo, and it broke the support yesterday. Today is retracing, but overall is bearish. Kumo twisted bearish, and Kijun Sen is bearish. Chikou span below candles. So yeah, we still have some opportunities on AUD pairs, I think. And the rest of the markets are basically ranging in Forex now. Also, regarding the AUD pairs, Euro AUD was really, strong bullish yesterday, but today retracing, and the Kumo was really thin. Kumo was really thin yesterday, so although it broke the resistance, today is retracing. So this one too, the market has been supported by the Tenkan-sen once and twice before, so it may reverse to the Tenkan-sen and then bounce and goes up this way. So Euro AUD in the long term to me is still bullish. But the rest of the markets seems to be ranging now. There's no trends, so yeah, that's it, I guess. Okay. And gold, right? In terms of gold, so gold is now bearish, but still waiting for the break of the support, 1804.92. If it breaks it, then I look for an opportunity to sell. So I'm patiently waiting for the breakout now on gold. Yeah, if you can, even if if it didn't break, then it may be double bottom and the market may be bullish, and it may go up to the Kijun Sen. So just watch out. This still may be double bottom and it may be bullish in the short term, unless we see the breakout. Yeah, we can't expect the Kumo breakout in this case because the Kumo flat and Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen are flat. So there are not enough sellers to break the support in this momentum. So I simply wait until it breaks and then look for the selling opportunity on this one. Okay, so now I still to see other comments. So let me quickly review your comments until the end of the live today. Okay, so JJ says, why don't you use MT4? Why do you prefer MT5? MT5 is supported by MT4 is normal supported, so that's why I use MT5. And also the execution of the trades, also speed of the platform is faster on MT5 than MT4. So that's why I use MT5. Yeah, because I only use the default indicators, MT5 is just fine with me. Okay, so gold, you have to wait for the breakout of the support. If you can see Siemens India in NSE, seems the perfect Ichimoku. Kindly see N wave and Sandan here. Okay, Siemens, let me quickly check. So N wave, right? Let's see. Yeah, so there was an N wave here before, and this is about to be N wave bullish. Yeah, so there was N wave, and then now this is in the Y wave. So the lows are lower, but highs may be lower. If the market really is higher, then that becomes Y wave. Yeah, so that there was a Sandan previously. Now this is ranging now. Kijun Sen flat, Kumo flat. So it's ranging, so it may not break the resistance. Okay, HM says, what do you think about conversion line crossing over leading span B as entry for long and vice versa for shorts? Conversion line crossing over Senko span B, I don't know about that strategy, so I'm not sure if it works. Yeah, if price breaks Kumo, then that can be the sign of gyakuten or koten signals. But Tenkan-sen breakout of the Kumo may not be ideal. Alright, let me go to next one. Photo says, what about DXY? DXY, let me see. I think I have DXY, yeah. DXY broke the Kumo and it's bullish now. Yeah, so it broke the resistance. Oh, sorry, this is on the resistances, so it may still retrace. Yeah, so we have to wait for the clear breakout of 105.81. Yeah, to be more trustable bullish. But we have a nice bullish momentum as we see the Kumo is up, Kijun Sen up, Tenkan Sen up, Chikou span above candles. However, since Kijun Sen still within the Kumo, that's why it's retracing today. So you may retrace to the Tenkan Sen or Kijun Sen or somewhere in between, or maybe the previous support, and then it may break. Okay, let's see. Augustine says, for example, on GA, pound AUD, right? Let me see. Pound AUD was, okay, this one. Okay, you mentioned earlier that pound is going up and the currency strength chart shows AUD is above the pound. How do we know when to go if pound breaks the support and if the chart remains the same? You mean AUD is, here is a strength chart again, and AUD is above the pound, right? AUD is here and pound is down here, right? So now this is bearish. Pound is weaker than AUD, so pound AUD is down at this moment, right? So that's why we see a downtrend today. This is bearish candlestick. So, and the question was again, how do we know when to go in if pound breaks the support? You mean the resistance, right? If the pound breaks pound AUD breaks the resistance, if the chart remains the same. Oh, you mean the breakout on the strength chart? Support means, so support means this one. Yeah, if the pound breaks the low on the strength chart, then this pair will be bearish continuously. So we don't see the breakout of the resistance. Most likely the market continue to retrace when you see that. I hope I answered that question. But yeah, let's see. Time's running up, so let me cover some other comments. Okay, Euro CAD's DAX1 shaped Kumo. Okay. An says lower time frame gold. Gold is now a bit very close to support, so you don't have to do lower time frame analysis. Simply wait for the breakout and then look for the selling opportunity. Okay, Patrick, thank you for joining from India. And Photo, you're welcome. Okay, so that was a resistance. Okay, yeah. So yeah, pound is now below the AUD on the strength chart. So as long as pound's below the AUD, the market won't break that resistance. It won't break the resistance. We have to wait for them to gold cross. Pound AUD to gold cross on the strength chart. Then finally, we see a potential breakout. But in terms of the strength chart, it changes every 5 minutes. The strength chart renews every 5 minutes like this. So yeah, now we look like this, but within the next 5 minutes, especially when there's a big news, then these angles can change dramatically within the 5 minutes. So never trade based on the strength chart. Your trades always have to be based on the chart and the technical confirmations. Strength chart only shows the current currency strengths, but no more than that. nothing more. Okay, so yeah, you're welcome, Augustine. I hope it made sense to you. But yeah, I guess I covered all the questions and comments for today. So yeah, I guess I will get ready to finish the live stream today. But yeah, looks like the market has been choppy, and we will have big news soon today. And tomorrow also there are big news. So just watch out. Whenever you see the market being choppy, ranging, then stay away. And if you don't feel comfortable or confident to take trades, then stay away. Staying away from the market is also important skill for us to be able to survive in the market. Sometimes we have to take courage. We have to be brave to stay away from the markets whenever you see choppy market, or whenever you don't see any good setups in the markets. Okay, so yeah, that's it for today's public live stream. So after this, in about 10 minutes from now, there will be an Ichimoku membership live. Then today, on Wednesday, I will cover time cycle analysis. So to those who are Ichimoku members, I will see you soon. And to those who are joining in public live stream, I will see you in the next one. So either way, until I see you next time, please stay healthy and stay safe and stay gold. Bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you very much.